Happy birthday, WM. This is amazing.
Happy birthday, WM.
Thank you.
We're so proud of you.
How does it feel to do a podcast on your birthday? I feel like I have mixed feelings about that.
You know what? It feels great. It feels like I'm doing what I was meant to do on this earth, which is talk about dicks.
Probably. Exactly.
That's amazing. That makes me happy.
It's good.
I'm actually in my own ass bedroom right now, as they call it colloquially where I'm from in this part of the country. My own ass bedroom. Mm-hmm. This is a very rare occurrence. I haven't.
Like a country thing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's like when you move from the country of Tennessee to the city of Colorado, for some reason, that's what you call your bedroom.
Okay.
I never lived in the country. I'm full of shit.
You're a city boy?
I'm just a southern city boy.
Southern city boy, right? Yeah.
Never lived in the country.
That's surprising.
I'm such an idiot. You said the country of Tennessee, and I was like, it's a state, Phil. I've had a long week, man.
That's fair. That's fair. You've been packing up, trying to move, right? How many days left?
This is my last night. We're blowing out the old condo with a Succ recording, so it's really good.
Wow.
That's why I'm really very lo-fi.
Commemorative episode. I feel like a lot of stuff is going on. We got birthdays, we got bedrooms, ass bedrooms, we got moving out. Bisexual lighting looks great.
Bisexual Christmas lighting. I think once you put the two.
Yeah,
'tis the season, so.
Yeah.
And then Matt, you got pissed on today or something like that?
I did get pissed on. He pissed again. When we got home, when we got to his apartment.
Oh, no. But he's also the coolest kid ever.
Oh, he's awesome. Yeah.
And this is your partner you're talking about?
Yeah, it's my thing. It's kind of weird to bring it up, but no, it was a fucking child. It was my friend's kid, and we I went to go pick him up as his dad was in meetings late. So I was like, all right. And my girlfriend went over to go pick him up, and he's super happy. He's running around, telling me about his day, and then he just stops, and he just holds a tree, and I'm like, what's going on? He just looks up at me and I'm like, you're peeing right now, and then he's like, yeah, I'm peeing. Mind you, I asked him several times if he had to pee because he looked like he had to pee. He's like, yeah, I had such a fun time. He's you can't really. You look like you have to pee. Nope. And then just pisses himself in the middle of the street, and then he proceeds to start taking his pants off.
Oh.
And I'm like, you gotta wait. We're a block away from your apartment. He's like, it's wet though. I know you should have held your piss in. I don't know what to tell you.
If it makes you feel any better, Goldie pooped in the bath twice this week.
Oh,
2 times. Yeah. And we tried to work it out, tried to communicate but yeah, we're still. So
yeah, it's tough at that age where they're not totally cognizant of it, but they kind of know that they shouldn't do it.
Yeah. Because you got to try a few new things before you really, get.
So what did you just waffle stomp it down?
Yeah, that's what you do. Yeah. That's
right. What else are you gonna do?
Have you considered getting one of those little fish tank net things and just?
This is my first, poop in the bath a week. It hasn't happened before this week, so no, I don't have any special poop tools yet.
You might consider
just
investing.
Getting the masher for when making mashed potatoes. Just get one of those. So just
the one with the little holes in it, or the one that's sort of
Yeah, it looks like it could be like a heating iron inside of the toaster or something.
Yeah.
Just use the pasta strainer. Fuck it. Save yourself some money.
Definitely just
spoken like a true Italian.
Yeah. Wow, guys. Wow.
It is weird how much I'm relating to the pee and poop stories, but I don't spend any time around children, so I'm just relating it to my drunk friends. I'm like, yeah, that'll happen. It is crazy when they're at that age, 24.
Yeah, man, I know it's wet.
Accurate.
You're gonna have to deal with it.
Yeah, you should have held it. You caused this situation, not me. We were a block away.
Drunk adults and just regular babies, toddlers have so much in common. It's just very accurate analogy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I bet a drunk toddler would also fit in.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, they fit right in.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, since we're going to take it there with the inappropriate toddler jokes, I'll probably ask Matt to cut this one out, but I think y'all enjoy this. So we have lots of leftover bachelorette party things for some reason. I don't know why we have them in our normal silverware drawer. So we have penis straws in the house. And, right now I live in a literal just stack heaps of just shit everywhere, and so there is just a stack of all of our silverware on a cabinet downstairs. And today Goldie discovered one of the penis straws and was just like,
oh, no.
And I was just like looking at Lee like, she's just like, I'm not going to draw attention to it, and I'll get rid of it tomorrow. I'm like,
don't make it weird.
That's a smart move. But as her dad, I'm just like, okay, yeah, I don't know. Seems a little early.
Maybe we should make it weird for a second. Just get rid of it.
yeah. I didn't feel like that would be crazy, but it's true though, because when you decide to make a thing of it, then you have just like a temper tantrum. It's not going to have any impression on her, but then you
yeah, it's just a way worse impression on you personally as her dad.
It was a little weird. Oh, I want to give props to you guys. Last week I was not here for the first time, and that episode was amazing. Mm-hmm. I was laughing so. I was just like 4:30 in the morning. I couldn't wait to see what you guys did, and I was just like dying in the airport, trying not to embarrass myself to the impressions of David Attenborough and Bane, talking about penis ripples. But I was also impressed that not only did you guys do introductions, but apparently they were some of the audience's favorites because of how just like it was even more awkward than normal.
I knew we did a good job with those introductions.
Can I try to get in on the awkward introductions? Maybe can it be repeated? Or
I mean, we're off to a good start by like addressing the fourth wall almost entirely. That's basically all we're doing.
As we've said that we will one day have a podcast about our podcast. It's already happening. It's
already that meta.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. Well, let's take a look at our notes for this week.
We got a lot of stuff happened over this week. I feel like.
Wait, are we not doing intros?
I just got amount of stage fright that I just
we just talked about intros, but we're not doing intros.
I do. Like I said, I got cold feet. I was like, I can't match it. Kim, you start the intros, and we'll just try it. We'll see what happens.
Okay. Well, okay. There's a lot of pressure. I wasn't expecting to start.
Nailing it already.
Here we go. I am Kimberly. I hate air quotes Bertrand, and for the listener, I did air quotes when I said I hate air quotes.
It's ironic.
Wow.
Yeah, that's very good.
It's a hard act to follow. Jeez.
I think we should have established who was going next before I just went for it.
Oh, I was going alphabetical, so it would be me next. I am Phil. Nothing in the middle. Buck. I didn't have one prepared for tonight. I'll work on that later. And then I guess it would be Ashley.
Oh, hello, everybody. I'm Ashley Gordon, I think. Who's next?
Phil really overestimated our ability to do alphabetical order.
Alphabetical order is not working.
Alphabetical will be Justine, and then Matt, and then W.
Oh, wait, yeah. Hi, I'm Justine. But also we lost Willow, but I am still Justine.
Well, there's something now. There's an image. I see it just is a W.
It just says Willow. Yeah, just a very mysterious calling card like image.
I like this.
I'm Matt Moyer.
Nailed it.
It's
fucking killed that one.
Me?
It's not happening tonight.
He's still going.
You can follow me at Distasteful Man on Twitter, and you might know me from Facebook or maybe I have. Maybe you try look me up on Instagram.
Yeah. Oh, can we add addendums then? If I mean, you got a lot out of your
I'm not
intro.
done yet.
Okay. Damn it.
Okay, now I'm done. Don't be rude next time. Very rude.
God fucking damn it, dude.
Well, now I feel like we all need to go around the room and plug our social medias. I think that's
Yeah.
the thing to do.
Yeah, no, I think that's only fair.
And if you could
Okay,
all make
start
it
it
as
back from the
slow
top.
and
Kim?
painful as damn it. I didn't have anything prepared. I already used my one thing, which wasn't very good to begin with, but it was all right.
We managed to make the intros much worse this time than last time,
Yeah.
which is pretty impressive, honestly.
We're
You can
love it.
follow
Way
me on
longer.
Facebook. What? Sorry. I just decided to go at a really bad time just to make it interesting.
Let's try if we can. Let's see. I'm going to tell WM to try one more time. Try one more time. They just said that their connection gets worse every week. I think I'm out for tonight. I'm not willing to accept that. Can just try one more time. I said try one more time.
They gotta stop stealing internet from their neighbors. They need to.
I'm gonna mail them a very long Ethernet cable and
Everybody
a power drill.
subscribe to the Patreon so that we can give Willow better internet.
Yeah.
Can we make that like our main priority, like the main tier or whatever?
Yeah.
First tier, get Willow internet that doesn't suck ass.
Yes.
Anyway, you can follow me on Twitter at Distasteful Man. I'm sorry.
Oh no, someone's gonna die. Are we back? Do we get
Willow?
And I'm Willow.
Amazing.
Best one yet.
Okay.
But this is a great point actually to plug that next week we'll be doing our first live video show, depending on internet speeds and all that. But
actually, I wanted to go around and ask everybody what you're going to wear for Halloween on the video show. I thought that would be interesting.
Nice. Okay.
Justine has something to say.
Got a good one.
I've had this planned for a while, and I actually had put this to a vote on Twitter, and they picked the wrong one, so I chose the one that I wanted anyway.
They did pick the worst one, though.
They picked the worst fucking one. Do better. There's like 4,500 of you. Get it. Fucking stop. Anyway,
disgusting.
I'm so let down. So anyway, I'm gonna be Slutty Hassan Piker. And I've got all of my little accoutrement of the costume on its way to me from various Amazon warehouses throughout the country. It's going to be amazing. I've practiced. I've gone over the look. I've got a nail appointment on Saturday.
Wow. Okay.
Look forward to it, everybody.
Nice.
It's going to be so
really
sick.
invested.
It's going to be disgusting. I'm so excited. If you get horny about
It
this,
seems so specific to you, Justine.
But yes, it is very niche and like very me.
And how are you going to dare the people to not get horny to
I was going to say, people are going to get horny over it.
Obvious. You love to do this too. You like, well,
Yeah,
you
I'm
had
horny right now.
the cake.
Don't get horny over my slutty costume. You pigs.
You were so mad at people in the comments. Like, what is wrong with you?
I was not mad. I was riffing. I thought it was funny.
I'm also riffing. This is how I riff because I can't pull the slutty card. I have to pull the. Am I slut shaming? Is that what I'm doing?
I think you're slut
No.
shaming right
You
now.
are, Bill.
Yeah, I gotta stop.
You absolutely
backpedaling.
Matt would know. He slut shames several times a day.
That's what I do. It's my thing. It got a whole thing with it.
Matt, what are you being?
Misogynist.
What slutty
misogynist.
thing are you being for Halloween?
I'm being just a regular cupcake.
Not a slutty.
You really doing it?
Cupcake.
I have the kid that I babysit sometimes. That peed on me. He's been like adamant about me being a sprinkle cupcake.
Why are you doing him any favors? He peed on you.
Okay, that's true. That is true. But if I just showed up and I was like, and he's like, why are you not wearing it? I was like, fuck you, you pissed on me.
I think you should stand up for yourself.
Learn not to piss on people.
Set some healthy boundaries in the
No,
relationship.
I'm being kind of lazy. I got like a t-shirt that's like has a big ass cupcake on it, and then I'm gonna like dye my hair with like fake dye, like the 1 day dye, and then I'm gonna paint my face with and put like little sprinkles all over it. So yeah, not that funny, not that cool, but it'll be cute. Okay,
sounds cute.
If you just had like a mid-drift, can you turn the shirt into like a mid-drift style?
No,
and then it'll be
I'm
a slutty
sparing
steak?
everybody.
Oh, come on.
You're not sparing us. You're holding out on us. You're being a selfish.
I'll think about it.
Little,
Thank you,
little
Justine.
pastry cake.
Well, for my costume, I'm going to be a sexy hamburglar. And
oh, I can't wait.
the sexy part is just because of it's me wearing a hamburglar outfit.
Naturally.
No, actually, I'm going to cut the nipples out of the prison suit, and that's what puts it over the edge into the sexy territory. But yeah, I'm really going to do the hamburglar because that's like I got it in the closet. I mean, I might as well bust it out for the show.
I like that, like a hamburglar gimp. I like that.
But a hamburger, choker situation going on, or the mouth gag. I mean, that's
Grimace has you like on a chain, walk around the mall like that.
My homie Meep, the real Meep on Instagram, makes a Grimace butt plug. I should have got one of those.
You should.
That would have been perfect.
Wear it as a necklace
and worn it for the show, or
yeah.
Yeah.
You just hear like in the background.
And it has the same effect as the visual gags for the audio podcast, because obviously you wouldn't see my butthole on the stream without us getting, censored. YouTube would take our show down. So it would just be, you would have to believe it's there.
I think that's a risk we should be willing to take, honestly.
Oh,
we should put ourselves forward for art.
We should.
Our very first video show is the very last one because we were taken down by YouTube community standards.
For being too sexy. And it's going to be all your fault, Phil.
Sometimes you just got to show hole with your pals, and I think any platform that would fault us for that is it's 1984.
Basically. They're Nazis.
They can't censor us, and if they kick us off YouTube, we'll go to Parler. We just
give me hole or give me death.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is the excuse for the Succ OnlyFans to start. This is where if you want to see the feet pics and you want to see the butt plugs, that's where you got to go.
Got to get in the Patreon.
It's how we secure the bag.
Where anything goes. Anything.
Don't tread on my hole.
Who
has not volunteered theirs? Ashley and I think we lost Willow.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be a giant fish holding a mediocre white man, and my tits are definitely going to be out.
Nice.
So if you would like to tune into the live show, you might be able to see them.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
They're definitely going to tune in. What are you talking about? They're going to tune in anyway, but the added benefits of the sexy costumes.
To see our tits, Phil.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, mainly my nips. I mean, I don't plan to show much beyond the areolas.
Right. It's too much after that. Yeah.
If I could get away with showing my nipples in the slutty Hassan costume, I think I would. But I think I'm going to have to keep it to just above.
It's what Hassan would do. So
it is what Hassan would do.
Yeah.
The fucked up thing is I don't think I can make my head small enough and my shoulders big enough to really sell it, but I'll get there.
In the chat before Willow left, they said, "Please hype up my bad Paula Poundstone impression, though." So I'm thinking that they're saying like that's the costume they're really going to be doing, the Paula Poundstone thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I believe they had expressed this before. I think that was actually what set off the entire Halloween planning.
Oh, you're right.
Willow had done an amazing bad Paula Poundstone impression. Then we discussed costumes, and then everyone got a little overboard with it.
This show is very good at fulfilling the prophecies or, making sure the lore connects. We don't really leave any dots unconnected on this show. I got to commend you guys. I listened to the bonus episode for all the people that are not Patreon subscribers. I listened to it and it's so funny because we taped it like it had to be like 10 weeks ago. And it starts out where it's like this one's for this is a bonus episode. This is for the Patreon. And we're recording this in the past right now, and it's literally exactly 100% accurate. I don't think we planned it that way. I think we were just joking with, some. I guess we kind of hoped that's what would happen. Maybe that's the best.
Here we are.
We did it, guys. Way to go.
When you wish upon a star.
Well, this week I traveled to Nashville, Tennessee for a paranormal conference. And I just wanted to bring this up to you guys because I think y'all would have, been proud of me when they had a Q&A session with some of the top ufologists and, many other disciplines in the paranormal community. I did present the question that we've done here on the show together, which was, if you had I asked it much more politely. We said, which cryptid would you fuck? I said, asking for a friend. If you could have a romantic / sexual relationship with the cryptid, which one would you choose? And I won't call out the speaker because everybody there was so nice and friendly. I didn't mean to embarrass them. I thought it would be funny, and a lot of people did.
And it was.
It was funny, but the speaker did not think he was just kind of flabbergasted, and he was like, I don't even know where to start with this. This is just so beyond my level. And, at that point I felt a little bad, but I did think y'all would think, I was hoping y'all would think I did the podcast proud,
No, I love that.
You definitely did.
Thank you.
It was
Thank you for your service.
So how was that event though overall? Was it because that's crazy that you went to a paranormal conference? I would never go to one of those unless someone was paying me, which someone did pay you.
I gotta give them a lot of credit. I think from the outside, when you hear the words that really kind of sum up the interests of that community, which is like paranormal, conspiracist, you kind of just think everything's kooky and stupid. And there were some outliers in the speakers that were pretty stupid. Like there was this one woman that she does ghost tours, and props to her. She's very professional and so nice. But compared to a lot of other people, these people were very academic about this shit. Everything that was presented was, just people that have spent a ton of time researching. A lot of it doesn't even, once you see the whole presentation, doesn't feel paranormal at all. This one guy did this whole history of Mormons and how there's just basically this crazy.
Oh, Mormons are absolutely paranormal.
Yeah.
Well, okay, yeah, but you know what I mean.
There's
but
a lot to explore there.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around where it's just okay, you're a ufologist, right? And you haven't thought about fucking an alien, not even once.
Right.
That's a damn lie is what that is. They lied to you.
He was just trying to cover his ass.
That's how you get into the field, right? That's the whole
something to do with decorum. I don't know, really. I mean, they just didn't feel safe with me, to answer the question.
I think you get into that by you're watching X-Files and it awakens something in you, And then 30 years later, you're at a conference giving a talk about it.
Yeah, you would. I would think paranormal conferences would be the horniest place on earth, right? That would be my thought.
You would think.
That's why.
Did it smell weird there?
Yeah.
I'm curious because I feel I guess I think of it as a cosplay. Whatever they call them, conference, and then and I would imagine that smells terrible, but maybe it smells fine at the paranormal conference.
I mean, we just had this one conference room that we did everything in, so there wasn't a ton of people there. It was a hybrid, in person and streaming. So I think a ton of people opted just to stream it, which I don't blame them.
Okay.
Good for them. It's still fucking with this COVID shit. So there was only a dozen people in person at I think maybe 15 people in person at the most. So it was nice that the BO could kind of spread out 6 feet from each other, and that way you didn't end up in the cloud. And I don't know. I wanted to bring it up because I felt for me, I was being, this was the first time I've been immersed in this community. So whenever you come upon a new community, this has happened to me several times in my life. I'm relating it to the paranormal thing right now, but when I first got into music and bands, and then it's happened to me again when I tried to get into writing and making comic books. But it's so weird to see a community from the outside, and you try to initiate yourself into it, and you go through all the weird rituals of you see who's in the clique, you see who the homies are, and you see why things happen. It doesn't matter what the subject matter of the community is. It seems like they all have the same dynamics. Have you guys had any of those experiences in some weird interest community you got into?
I mean, I get it. Like, I got a sexy Bigfoot tattoo on my arm, just so people at paranormal conferences would have sex with me. And so far,
you didn't have to go that far.
Yeah, I feel like you could have just done that regardless.
I could have
just
up.
been. You could have
probably
just been
isn't that hard, you know.
Yeah, just be like, "Hello, boys."
Yeah.
Have you heard about
Hello,
aliens?
room full of hetero men that have not seen very many women in real life. Would you like to hang out with me?
I'm the alien. Yeah.
I'm curious, Phil. Did anything that you saw there, did it make you believe? What was the most compelling speaker or like bit of information that was fed to you during this conference?
I'm trying to like scrub my brain. There was so much. So you have to understand, I was there in the capacity of. I was there to stream this thing out to the internet as well as make sure all that their presenters, fuck PowerPoint. I just want to say that real quick. All these fucking PowerPoint presentations had to be put on a screen, like a projector and the internet. And I say that because some of them I had to like read along with their presentations to coordinate all this. So there's like just information dump directly into my brain that I never asked for.
No breaks, right? Yeah.
But there's this one guy, Dr. Future, that was super fascinating.
His name was Dr. Future. Back the fuck up.
That's how you get credibility.
It's like a mascot at Epcot who like entertains you while you're in line for the ride or whatever.
Wow, how will they take me? How will they take me seriously? I know. Name myself Dr. Future.
It's just literally Future. He just got his PhD in ghosts or whatever.
I like to think he changed his first name to Doctor and his last name to Future.
Yep.
Was his approach to medical school.
Yeah. That's my approach to medical school too.
His whole angle is that he's just a very Christian person in this community, which is unique, you know.
Okay. Future is Christian.
He has a totally different angle from most Christians in this day and age. He's not very evangelical, but he does use a lot of the same methods of all these paranormal researchers. And, you know, he was giving a presentation about, this Monroe Institute that basically was, it relates to almost like the stuff we were talking about with the diarrhea gun and the Havana syndrome. They were coming up with this, but yeah, it was all about how they were able to make people's brainwaves get down to like the theta and the alpha delta range. And when they did that, these people were like susceptible to like, you could inject ideas directly into their mind. Like you could get them to astrally project by just suggesting this. You would get them into a mode of brainwaves by, you know, these things that they had developed. So that when they got down to the delta theta, then you could just suggest to them to astrally project. So they could do it just by, they had no training necessary. They would get these people to leave their body. And then there was all this crazy shit about, well, you have to be careful when you astrally project because there could be these fucking malevolent beings out there.
I hear that. I hear
like
you shouldn't try to fight a law. I was going to say call back to the Afghanistan
I was waiting
episode.
so long for it.
Me too. You just barely got there before me, Mom.
I'm so sorry.
I like the idea of like Allah waiting at the brink of reality. Like, just try it, bitch. Try to astrally project right now. Try it.
You try to do it, and he's just waiting for you.
Allah is just like
with
the
his
astral
hands,
bouncer.
like fucking had to do it to him. He's just standing there, like.
I think it is almost like I'm relating it to somebody who's like at a concert and they're supposed to just stay seated and they keep getting up to dance and like everyone else in the audience is like, bro, sit down. We can't see the fucking show. Like, you know, this is Fleet Foxes. You don't need to like get up and like look around, you know, just sit and listen. Like,
but so this guy, what you're talking about to me, it sounds like a weird mix of like Christian Science and like, that weird kind of vague new agey woo stuff and like Scientology. And I'm just trying to wrap my mind around like how you fall into this specific like system of beliefs that you hold?
I think the guy was subscribed to 3 very specific subreddits, and they all just kind of merged in his head.
And like no respect to him or anything, because like, I mean, he's out there giving presentations, and I'm in my bedroom talking into a microphone. So like, do your thing, pal. But like, yeah, that's a Reddit like mind for sure.
Now, these people actually live very much in the same world as us. Like, these people are all people in their houses on microphones. To the
okay.
Internet. You know, like, this is definitely a very similar activity to what
this is like the one time a year they go out and get together and possibly mate and lay eggs.
There's this one dude named Recluse. That was the name he went by on the internet. As you could imagine, why he calls himself Recluse is because nobody ever knew anything about him. Yes, exactly. But he's like this super prolific blog writer. He would write like these 15-page blog posts like almost daily about stuff like the Mormons that I was telling you about. And
what about the Mormons?
Well, this particular one was about
give
like
me the tea.
A Mormon, like a crime ring, like almost like they're like a mafia. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Matt used his Hun pass. Oh my gosh! Can you edit in some kind of sound effect, Matt, like a Hun count for you or something? Like a little game that goes off.
It was pretty fascinating.
All right, so they're like a mafia. That's what he writes about, like the Mormon Mafia.
Well, in this case, he was covering these specific families and how they like basically, you know, they took over places in Utah and then finally in Mexico. This one family called the Liberans. They moved down to this Colonia Liberan in Mexico because they just can do whatever the fuck they want. You know, it's like they have way less people up their ass, you know, in Mexico. So they just run these fucking compounds where they marry like, 5 and 6 wives at a time. And they run these government scams where they don't marry. Well, they have wives, but they don't marry them, so the women can go get on, government assistance, food stamps, and all that. And so they run these crazy scams to get all this fucking money. They call it draining the beast. They want to fuck the government over. They use all their Mormon family structures to facilitate that, but then they also fucking go to war with the Mexican cartel. This is the crazy shit.
Yeah. I was about to say, I've seen the Vice documentary.
Yeah, exactly.
There's these turf wars between Mormons and cartels.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's the most insane thing in the world. It sounds like a shit post, and it's just real, just casually happening every day in Mexico.
Training the beast.
Training the beast.
What?
Some Mormon trickery.
That's some Mormon shit right there.
That sounds dope as hell. Wait,
a little bit horny though.
Right.
A little bit horny for him, you know.
It is kind of horny.
Training the beast is definitely jerking off for sure.
Really horny.
Well, I'll just mention one other presentation. This actually still relates to Dr. Future, and I'm going to use this as a transition because he had the whole first part of his presentation about the Christian stuff relating to the brainwaves and the astral projecting. He started the whole first part about it, about meme magic, basically, and how memes have been used, you know, as is it sigils? I feel like I've never said that word.
Yeah,
sigils to, you know, they use like the Egyptian god Kek in ways that people made it like a goofy meme, but they wanted these symbols out there because they're doing magic spells, you know, and occult shit. And that for me was just a nice way to set up that. I guess the new meme going around right now is the Nightmare Blunt rotation. I don't know if there's any meme magic behind that, but
definitely.
Oh God, could you imagine the kind of person who like starts making a meme and they're like, "Time to make some meme magic."
Wait, imagine you're talking about me, Kim. That's really
I don't know your
talk
process.
About
okay, I don't know what you do. All right, no judgment.
I sit in my bathroom with my iced coffee, and I get on my phone and I say, "Let's make some meme magic." And
I Google sigils online, and then I look them up.
Yep, and then I just like put Joe Biden's face on like a podcaster's body or something, and I call it a day. Fucking boom, 90,000 likes on Twitter.
That is meme magic.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you guys the book that was fascinating because it's exactly what Kim impressions sound like, but also very interesting to read. It's called Occult Memetics by Tarl Warwick.
Come on, Tarl.
White people
Tarl
fucking
Warwick?
love to be named
really
Tarl Warwick.
Tarl?
It's I think it's
Tarl.
Come on, that guy's a Mormon. That's a Mormon name.
That's a Mormon ass
really Tarl.
name.
That's a motherfucking
Tarl.
Mormon right
What's
there.
Tarl spelled? Please tell me how it's spelled.
Tarl, literally
Yeah,
Carl
exactly.
with the
Oh,
T.
just with the T.
Yeah.
So
The
I
best part is that Tarl has like an online name that Dr. Future references, and it's something like, I don't remember what it is. It's something that ends in like a 666, and it's so funny to hear like a presenter be like, yeah, and then Cumshot 42069 says that to do occult memetics, what you need to do.
I have to. So I'm researching. I'm doing on the fly research. First of all, the name that you're referring to is Sticks Hex and Hammer 666.
Thank you.
Also,
right.
That's metal as hell.
I found a photo of
Oh,
him.
please bring up Tarl. And Justine, since you're researching, can you find out if he has a twin brother named Carl and like his parents got really lazy about it? This is Carl.
So
and this is
actually,
Tarl.
what I'll tell you even better, his name is actually yeah. Did you just see the picture? Someone just saw the picture.
That's a Tarl right there.
That's a
Where
Carl.
did it go? Where's
But
the
what's
picture?
fucked up? So his real name is actually Tyrell Warner, which means he chose this. He decided
Oh,
Interesting.
gosh.
that
Maybe it's like
Tyrell
signal word.
Warwick.
Yeah, I was gonna say there could be some cryptology involved in this.
Yeah.
There could be a whole lot of stuff we don't know about. Be careful. I don't want to piss off any meme
I
occultists on the
feel
pod.
like I shouldn't have said his name out loud. I feel kind of.
You might
Well,
edit
just
it
don't
out.
say it 3 times, or Tarl will appear.
Okay.
I'm gonna go say it 3 times in the mirror in the dark.
Oh my God!
See
I'm
what
looking
happens.
looking at this guy right now, and he definitely looks like a Tarl. I never thought I'd
Yeah.
say it in my life.
It's got John Lennon vibes, though.
Yeah, Matt, could you just
Yeah, that's like I wanna
could you
shoot him in the
break
back, I
down
guess.
exactly what he looks like for the audio
Okay, yeah,
listeners?
let me give you. So like I said, he does look like John Lennon quite a bit, actually. He's got like a little bit of a horse face. He's got a goatee, like an actual goatee, short goatee,
Those circle
longer.
glasses.
circle glasses.
Yeah, it is the longer, like metal guy. Like,
Yeah, long brown hair past his shoulders, and he's wearing a way too unbuttoned Hawaiian shirt. He's got some kind of unidentifiable flag just draped in the background.
It has an eagle on it, and it's red.
That's who Tarl Warwick is, and I'm not saying his name again because I don't want to invite him into my home.
He looks like if John Lennon went on a safari and ran out of food.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Now, could I just give a brief, because I do still have the book that Phil sent us here. So it is called Occult Memetics: Reality Manipulation. And just so that you guys know, it is more than a description of the concept of information transfer. It is a
Oh.
brief hand guide to constructing and using propaganda in spiritual forms and to manipulating reality.
I'm picking
You guys
that one up.
asked if I'm a believer. This shit was pretty compelling to me. I'm gonna be doing this shit. I just haven't had time yet. Probably once my
I might
daughter
read
is,
it.
like,
It's
off to
$1.50
kindergarten.
on Kindle. I'm gonna
gonna
buy
get
it.
involved.
I just bought the book.
I'm buying it now.
Yeah. I'm not.
Wow.
You guys think I'm kidding? I'm not kidding. I just bought it.
Yeah,
I
I'm
want
gonna read
to.
it.
I wanna
Oh,
crack
I'll
it
grab
open.
it.
I got enough captions from Dr. Future's presentation to be fascinated by it. Even if you can make fun of him, I think you will still find some of it like fascinating.
And he was the one that was talking about the Mormons in Mexico, right?
No, that was Recluse.
Oh,
Dr. Future was talking about, I think it was the Monroe Institute that does all this weird shit with brainwaves.
Oh, the brainwave guy. Right, yeah, the Christian
Oh.
brainwave guy.
Oh,
What did you
no.
find, Kim?
Oh no! Well, I thought I got it in paperback. I thought I just got the
Oh, because the paperback
Cancel.
is also like $5. Yeah.
Oh,
You can
shit.
cancel, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm getting it in paperback.
No, I mean I'm
I need
committed
it
to
in
the
my
bit
hands.
now. I mean I'm gonna bring it to the Halloween show.
Oh, nice. That's fitting.
that'll
That's
be
fitting.
my occult item.
Well, should we all, speaking of meme memetics, should we all summon our Nightmare Blunt rotation, or should we just let that die? Has it been done to death?
Yeah, let it die.
I
Talking
think that
about
we all are the official Nightmare Blunt rotation.
Easily.
One day we'll get that rotation going, and it's gonna be weird.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to take one hit and cough for like so long, and you guys are just going to be looking at me like
Yeah.
concerned, like, oh, Phil.
No,
I'm gonna do that
you're
gross
talk-
thing where there's like lipstick on the blunt. And you're like, oh, I don't want that.
I'm just gonna be staring at Phil talk about whatever conference he recently went to for like 20 minutes. I'm like, all right, yep, I shouldn't be here. Did I die? Am I even alive?
I'm gonna keep constantly go. I needed this, guys. I needed this. After every time someone talks.
Yeah, you won't be wrong. It'll be good for all of us for sure. It's a very white guy thing to do. Wait, isn't that a Drake? Isn't that one of those Drake memes?
That's definitely a Drake thing. Yeah.
Okay. That's part of the Nightmare Blunt rotation for sure.
Yeah,
speaking of Nightmare Blunt rotation, the other thing that I had on the list from the meme world, perhaps, I don't know, maybe this is just bad takes on the internet, but Black as Night 2000 tweets to the director of the new Batman movie, and he says, "Hey Matt, I have a question. Is the new Batman a virgin in the film or not? Because I think it will be something amazing to have a virgin Batman, one that chose to stay away from love interests to fight crime. Thank you." He signs off his tweet with the thank you. And Matt Reeves answers him and says, "Hey, Black as Night 2000, my answer is a ... yes, to let the ladies know." Winky emoji.
Okay, my initial thought here, though, is that his reply actually flies in the face of this guy's comment, right? Because this guy says he wants Batman to be a virgin for for crime fighting reasons, so that he can do better at fighting crime. And yet Matt Reeves says it as if like all the ladies are going to flock to this guy because they just found out he's a virgin, which isn't how it works.
All women love virgins. Everybody knows that.
It's not. Yeah.
I also love the idea. Most guys who are virgins, especially very late in life, like Batman age 35, 40, they're virgins because of crime fighting and absolutely no other reasons.
Yeah, that's
my experience as well.
Yeah.
I'm sure the Black as Night 2000, that's exactly his life path, is that he wants to see more crime fighting virgins like himself represented in Hollywood. Because there's definitely not enough of those.
We're finally getting representation.
Yeah, it matters.
So does this technically would this make Batman an incel, or is it more like he's
a volcel?
That's a volcel, yeah.
It's a volcel.
Yeah, which is
what
less
the fuck
cool.
is a volcel?
Voluntarily celibate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Why did I not know that? I don't know. I'm kind of into that. I like that he's the Joker of Batman.
He is the Joker of Batman, yeah.
It's really cool.
They finally merged.
Wow.
The best part about it, though, is that like the picture of Robert Pattinson as Batman is like he gives off incel energy. Like the vibe of him is like he's incredibly pale. He has like his hair is like slightly too long, and he's wearing some like really ugly sunglasses. Just not cool, man. Like
you're just describing what like most girls are into, just like a super pale, like kind of lanky guy with like shaggy long hair and like shitty taste. Yeah, that's like our whole thing.
He's hot, is what I'm saying. He's super hot.
Yeah.
It's hard to make Robert Pattinson like the guy is fairly attractive. To make him unattractive, I mean, is an act. I would say like an achievement rather.
Is he the one that smells like shit?
Is he?
What do you mean by that question, Matt?
Well, I remember there being like a couple years ago, like the Hollywood rumor mill was saying that he smelled like shit.
I thought that was Post Malone.
No one else. Post Malone? No, I think that's a lie.
Like
I think Post Malone. Yeah, he just looks like he smells.
Yeah. No, Robert Pattinson smells like shit. Let me.
What is this like?
You heard it here, folks.
What is this like middle school Hollywood rumor mill though? Like,
how does one just be like you just like smelling like shit is temporary? Like you how do you call somebody they smell like shit? Like period. Like could he go get cleaned up? I don't understand.
Matt was right.
I was fucking right.
Wait,
fuck you guys.
What is
this?
this?
A fucking thing.
I never doubted you for a second.
You can't.
Thank you, Kim. Robert Pattinson used to smell bad. February 24th, 2020.
So did
baby.
I took
also
a bath.
said that.
I mean,
I've got this going all the way back to 2009.
He's a
according
stinky
to my
boy
for a long time.
He's a stinky motherfucker.
Unpack this for me. What is it? Just other people's accounts of experiencing Robert Pattinson is that he fucking stinks.
Stinks.
I've got testimony from an unidentified crew member on a movie that he worked on. And I've got a quote here. It's awful. He never showers, and it drives people on the set crazy. He completely reeks.
Wait, but where does he smell like shit though? I want to know if he's one of those guys who thinks it's gay to wipe his ass. That's, you know what I mean?
No, come on.
So from what it sounds like is he has like BO and bad breath, because it was pointed out that he could benefit from a spritz of deodorant or a trip to the dentist.
Wow.
That's great, man. Imagine being like the famous actor that smells like shit. I like that. I respect that about him. Like, that's like a choice he's making.
I mean, I hate to be a stickler, but the sources don't back up that he smells like actual shit. It said he smells like BO. I just think this is an important distinction to put out. Sure, he has a man musk, but it's not a shitty man musk necessarily.
I love how Kim was really going to pick
but
on
it is
Matt's
bad breath.
take here.
I really decided to die on this hill for some reason.
Like, Matt is just wrong in this case, you guys. I'm sorry.
No, Matt,
Robert
it was
Pattinson
correct.
may be stinky,
it.
but he did not smell like shit, Matt. Okay,
I meant smell like shit as in general. He smelled bad, okay? He's a stinky boy.
I'm sorry. For the record, we're gonna need a correction for the podcast. We are high level.
On the pod, I said Robert Pattinson smells like shit. What I meant to say was he just stinks in general. Yeah. He's a smelly man. He smells bad in a bad way.
Have we
turn a phrase that was hurtful to the people that actually smell like shit proudly?
The no wipers out there.
Mix them up.
Power to the no wipers.
Power to the no wipers.
Which, I mean, you represent the no wipers pretty hard.
Wipes.
Matt. I mean, this is something that shouldn't go without comment. I mean, I remember a whole phase of memes with the no wiping that was pretty hard to get through. So
yeah, no wipe Wednesday. Beautiful.
And I'm still on a podcast with you somehow. So saying a lot here about our.
It's because we don't have to be in the same room together to record. Is mostly what's keeping it alive.
Yet.
Oh no!
Yeah, just imagine hanging out in person and somebody they didn't smell like shit, but they just vehemently advocated for not wiping your ass like all the time.
I'm not giving in to big toilet paper. I don't care. I don't care what you
should get a bidet. It honestly changed my life.
No, it feels too good. It's gay.
It's amazing. It feels so. It is very gay. Yeah, for sure.
All of America needs bidets in the metric system, and I would fight to end for these things if we can make it standard.
Bidets, metric system, recreational mids. These are campaign items I'm platforming on.
I want to know the width in millimeters of that bidet water stream. I want that to be a normal conversation in America. This bidet will blast you with a 5 millimeter cubic.
Holy shit! That's a very European sentence.
Listen, guys, can we move on to the Trump non-tweet? I just need to read this because this was my favorite thing that happened in the week because I got to hear from my favorite president, and I don't get to hear from him much anymore.
Hell yeah.
And it's really hurt me a lot.
#Hillary.
Somebody's got to read it. Somebody, please.
I'll gladly read it. Okay. Okay. So we all know Colin Powell died.
Colin Powell.
Whatever his name.
Please get it right. Can we issue another correction?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's Colin, but it shouldn't be Colin.
I thought it was
Colin. Be Colin. It is Colin, but it should be Colin.
It should be Colin, but
is it really?
It really is Colin Powell.
It's Colin Powell. Mm-hmm. Yes, same.
What the fuck?
Thank you.
I've been reading his name very generously all this time. I thought it was Colin.
Was it just a matter of pronunciation?
His mom spelled his name wrong on his. And he just went by Colin. That's it.
So how would it be Colin? Would it have another L or something? What would make it?
Well, no. His name is literally Colin, which is a way to spell Colin. It's just that his family and him chose to pronounce it as Colin, and everybody else had to fucking go along with it.
But why would you?
Why would anybody do that?
It is a beautiful name.
I don't know. They're stupid.
I like it.
All right, man. Okay. You gotta read it.
Listen. So Colin Powell died. And our beautiful used-to-be president had something to say about that. He said, wonderful to see Colin Powell, who made big mistakes on Iraq and famously so-called weapons of mass destruction, be treated in death so beautifully by the fake news media. Hope that happens to me someday. He was a classic rhino, if even that, always being the first to attack other Republicans. He made plenty of mistakes, but anyway, may he rest in peace. Just an incredible man. Just the best.
God, I miss that. I do miss it, Matt.
Give him back to us, please.
Every petty grievance. It's amazing, dude. Oh. And now we have this fucking moron in office, and he doesn't even say anything stupid anymore because they don't let him.
Yeah.
Horse shit.
They just drug him up or hide him, and it fucking sucks.
Shoot him full of like Parkinson's drugs and shove him out on stage.
Yeah.
Doesn't do shit.
I want Joe Biden out there like, listen, Jack, sometimes a gal's got legs up to her eyeballs and you gotta take her out for ice cream or else when, if she has a boyfriend, you gotta take him out behind the shed and,
pop him in the jaw.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Let his mind rot publicly. Yeah. If nothing else, give us that, please, Democrats.
That's what we voted for
That's what we wanted.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, we don't have to say anything more about this. Just a beautiful moment. Absolutely amazing moment.
Some are saying maybe the best tweet of all time.
Yeah.
He didn't even tweet. He just told this to CNN.
Many people.
It was just,
no. Isn't this like an official statement?
I'm sorry, it's an official statement.
Which is, I think, is super amazing that he has this platform and it's that effective. It's just him like just putting some shit out like on an email or something, and everyone's like, "Oh hell yeah!" New Trump email just dropped. It is god awful. You got to get a load of this shit.
The best part is that like because it's like official statements now, he doesn't even have the excuse of like I'm just shitting tweets out. Like I'm not like I just knee jerk said this. Like no, he's like dictating it to someone. I have a great thing to say, and he just like says this, and then they're like, "You really want to say this?" And he's like, "Yes."
Oh, I'm absolutely certain. Yeah, the process for the tweeting and the statements is the very same. Like this guy is just kind of somebody listened to me. Like somebody. Well, I guess he probably did it himself on his phone, right? When he's tweeting,
he just tweets anywhere that sends it to someone else.
It was like 3:45 a.m.
Yeah.
These people, they're listening to me. I say great things. I mean, they want me to email them. Can you imagine in 2021 actually like? Your email is the only way that you get your posts out. Like that is oppression right there.
It kind of reminds me of like mobile Twitter, where you used to have to text your tweets to Twitter. Like it was a special little phone number.
Yes,
yeah.
Yes. You used to be able to link Facebook and Twitter, and you could just do both of them at the same time. And then they stopped that once Facebook was like, no, fuck anybody anywhere else. Like you have to stay on our site.
Seems like sacrilege these days. They don't want you to don't go outside the platform. That's right out. It's not okay.
Speaking of Twitter, by the way, I actually had a funny situation with the Trump statement specifically. Because I posted it and I think I said something along the lines of like nothing you ever write, none of your little jokes are ever gonna like be anywhere near as funny as this is. You just like pack it up. And it started like getting likes and retweets from people with like Tea Party like libertarian profile pictures and shit.
That's the dream.
Yeah. And it fucking ruled for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And then they started like picking through anything else I've posted that could possibly be interpreted with any kind of like non-left-wing bent to it. And I was like, nope, I gotta fucking call this like immediately. Cannot let them run with this. So I had to spend like 20 minutes just blocking a bunch of weird accounts with like Gadsden flags. Yeah, and like people. Crying bald eagles, some like
guy in a truck with localies on.
Roman statue.
The worst guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Argued with many Roman bus guys.
Yeah. You know this type of guy. So that was fun. Was a little interaction with outside of my normal corner of Twitter, and it was cool for 10 minutes, and then it was no longer cool ever again.
I'm glad you survived. Seems like that could have been you could have just lost your entire Twitter to
you know what is cool though?
Or something.
Kanye West. Or I'm sorry, yay.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That's the official.
The official name that he changed to is just yay. And he's apparently been trying for years to do this, and he finally went through.
Is it like that hard? Didn't share
it is actually very
pretty
hard.
fast?
Yeah, it's very difficult to change your name.
Whoa.
Like on your IDs and stuff legally. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, he's yay now. No, not even West. He's just yay. He's just like he's like a prince.
He's so good at being divorced, man.
He's killing it.
So what's going on with the mask? I've seen like 2 different paparazzi shoots. But there's one that's kind of like a white looking mask, and then there's another one like white, not white people, and then there's another one I've seen that looks more like white people.
The second one was like very like Michael Myers kind of thing.
It's
it made me think of the guy from Tim Robinson.
I think you should leave. I got too much shit on my face.
Too much shit on. It's very bizarre. Classic Kanye, though. I don't know what to say about it. I mean, I feel like I'm missing a lot of pieces here. But the pictures,
I love Kanye without medication. It's my favorite thing. When he stops taking meds, he just really goes for it.
Divorce guy energy too, which is great. On top of the no meds.
I loved the Kanye MAGA era was like the absolute when he was just like talking to Trump and he was just sitting there like, I have no idea what the fuck you're saying. Like just out trumping Trump. It was so beautiful. I cried.
I loved watching like the Kanye stands deal with that, because that was they like they'll be like whatever, man, like over everything, but they were just like, hey guys, what the fuck is this? What's going on here? And they're just like, I have no idea. I just am ignoring it. I still love Kanye, but I'm just pretending this doesn't happen right now.
Well, Kanye claims it was all a troll on Trump, right? I mean, that's his stance. I don't believe him, because I just feel like both of those guys have the same energy of just like, I don't know what you want to call that.
They're the same person to me.
Con man energy, grifter energy, like
just like unhinged narcissism.
Just riding the wave of whatever's going to keep you relevant, keep more than relevant. Like you want to be the top story today. Like the energy of both of them combined is just, it's pretty impressive, honestly.
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely a narcissist vibes, like intensely with both of them. But yeah, I've said this before. They're just like they have the exact same kind of feel to them. They got the same mouth feel.
I also don't believe that it was just like a big troll, because as Kim pointed out, I've seen those like sit downs with Trump, and like he has the exact air that you would have if like you got invited to like go do blow at someone's house and you don't know what the fuck they're talking about, but you want the coke, and so you're just sitting there and you're just wrapped with attention, like for sure. Like that's like the exact vibe that he has. Like,
but the thing about Kanye, or even just Trump too, is that they have like the way that like that particular narcissist brain works is that like Kanye, it was a big troll. At the time, it wasn't. He was really into it, but history changes.
Retconned it.
He retcons in his mind. And he goes like, "It was a big troll," and to him, it was a big troll. So like he genuinely believes it. Like, and Trump's the same way. Like it just if something was bad previous in his life, it wasn't, and that's it. He just moves on and keeps going. It's enviable. It's amazing, actually.
Yeah.
Guys, I just got some weird news. Apparently,
I also did.
Apparently, Alec Baldwin killed someone today.
What?
Whoa, what? Hold on.
I literally just got a text.
Yeah,
I just got a text from my boyfriend 4 minutes ago that says, Alec Baldwin shot a guy, huh?
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Because like someone just literally texted Alec Baldwin murdered someone today. I was like, what the fuck is this? and like I gasped very loudly when you guys were talking about Kanye, and I had to shut up for a minute. But yeah,
it was a prop gun.
Yeah, exactly.
Prop gun shot a cinematographer. Damn,
first of all, really proud of the Succ for our first breaking news story.
You heard it here.
Yeah,
love that.
You won't get it till Monday, but
I was going to say. Good luck with that. But maybe next week maybe Alec will shoot someone next week when we're live on
Yeah.
That'll be cool.
Alec, if you're listening, please shoot someone.
Please.
Yeah.
We need you.
No, I feel
Alex, I
bad.
gave that up.
He does not look happy about this.
I'm sure the guy he shot isn't happy about it either.
It looks like
was
he's not anything. He's dead.
Fuck.
So-
Oof.
Matt,
Oh, poor fella.
I think it's really fucked up that you assumed it was a guy that he shot when it was actually a woman, and it's really misogynistic of you to not understand that women can get shot just as well as men.
Yeah.
That glass ceiling,
I think
should-
misogynists
Right.
definitely
Should
understand
do
that
it.
women get shot for sure because they're doing a lot of that probably.
Oh, that's somehow worse. Like, imagine
Yeah.
accidentally shooting a lady.
Yeah, that's much worse.
Yeah.
Because
I
only
feel
70% of the bullet goes in,
Oh my God. There's a tip joke in there somewhere, but I don't want to make it. So
He did give
I mean,
her
you just
the
did.
tip. Yeah.
well, this is sad, and it's Alec Baldwin is such a fascinating actor. Like he's got too much of the like liberal energy for me to love him as much as I want to, but like to know him from Beetlejuice to like 30 Rock, like I feel like they're not even the same people. Like the man was so different, as a child watching him to as an adult watching him. And then I guess he did the Trump impression. I didn't think he did that.
Yeah.
It wasn't great.
Saturday Night Live's not been great for,
Very long time.
30 years.
Incredibly long time.
40
Yeah.
years, 50, 60 years.
Yeah. The people that watch SNL, like, I don't know. They're the kind of people that like I cannot connect with at all in any way. It's the weirdest thing, Like I can tell, I'm like, oh, that's an SNL watching person.
Because it's made for like the most generalized possible primetime audience, and they're trying to do comedy like in the broadest sense possible.
Yeah.
Like here, like us.
Yeah, like us on the Succ.
Because we've never once been really like niche and unrelatable to any kind of
can't
audience.
Think of any. By the way, guys, one of you should ask me what I'm going to be for Halloween.
What are you going to be for Halloween?
What are you
Wow,
gonna be for
funny you should
Halloween?
ask, guys. Funny you should ask.
So sorry, Kim. We left you out of the nightmare.
You
rotation.
left me out, and then right afterwards, you started talking about how the Succ never leaves anything, no dots unconnected. I thought that was a
Bringing
really
it
nice
back.
moment.
Well, we had to set up this bit, Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, well, the longer we wait, this is actually this is good. We planned it from the beginning. So it's Matt. It's not the one that I told you about, right? It's not.
Oh, you're not? Okay, different one.
I mean, I am to wear that later, but for the
Succ, I got it.
The Succ Halloween show, I don't really want to
Okay.
ruin the surprise. You know what I mean? But
So why the fuck did you bring it up then?
well,
you are the one
no one's gonna ask me.
I wanted to give you guys some hints, see if you can maybe guess it, figure it out.
If we guess, will you tell us that we're right?
Yeah, I'll yes. So it's oblong.
You're going to be a dick.
Okay.
Okay,
Doing this.
it's meaty. It's delicious.
It's a hot dog.
It's a hot dog.
It tastes good with well, let me finish my hint. It tastes good with mayonnaise. Okay, yeah. Now guess.
It's a hot dog. Kim is going to be a hot dog.
It's a hot dog. But guys, I'm wondering if fuck it. I'll go ahead and tell you. I looked it up on Amazon, and I was trying to get an adult-sized hot dog costume, and I don't know. They're all out.
Successful?
They can't ship adult-sized hot dog costumes until like November, for whatever reason.
Terrible.
So I got a child's hot dog costume. And they couldn't ship any of the ones made for 9 to 12-year-olds, so I did get the ones made for 6 to 9-year-olds.
What? That'll be good. That's gonna be fun to see.
You should consider. I have an idea. You should get 4 of them and put one on each limb.
Infant ones.
This is a really good idea. They're $30 each, but I'm thinking about it.
This is what the Patreon is for.
Yeah, I was gonna say after we get Willow Internet, we're gonna pay for Kim's 4 hot dogs, children's hot dogs.
Oh, don't worry, but I'm gonna start a GoFundMe. Please help pay for Kim's hot dog costumes.
Now, I'm also thinking. I've got a vision here. Okay, hear me out here. 4 hot dogs, 1 on each limb, right?
Yeah.
But then you've got the apron and you've got the little paper hat. You're a hot dog and you're selling hot dogs. You're a fucked up cannibal, like, profiteer.
Yeah.
So, like, when someone wants a hot dog, I just chop off one of my limbs.
Yeah.
You're going to have to really commit to the bit.
I can sell 4 dogs over the course of my lifetime, so they're going to have to be really premium dogs, you know.
Well, someone will have to cut the last limb off, though, presumably, right?
I have a mouth. I can do it.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of fucking like a rat. Like, you guys ever seen Saw, you know?
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be like Saw.
If we could crossbreed the lizards and the hot dogs, we could have regeneratory hot dog
my God, I love what you're saying right now. Regenerative hot dog limbs.
Thank you.
That's the most beautiful sentence I think I've ever heard.
I'm wondering how many episodes Kim can do a hot dog bit. I'm really looking forward
I'm going to stretch this out at least for 5 more. I mean, we're just going to carry this as long as we can go.
I'm imagining 5 years from now, people are like, wow, did you catch the hot dog bit on the Succ last night?
It's going to be a regular, it's going to be Kim's hot dog corner. That's going to be like
an SNL thing.
Separate thing of the podcast. Only I talk, and I just ran for 30 minutes.
It's like Harris's foam corner.
Yeah, like Harris's foam corner.
We get more and more burnt out with podcasting, and we're just like, Kim, we got to lean on you this week. Like, how much
this
hot dog material?
This is going to be a hot dog heavy episode, just so that you know.
A lot of hot dogs.
So you can
I do feel like I've bonded in the meat tubes with you, Kim, because I'm very big on corn dogs. But I started to think about this. I don't know if I should say we're bonded in the meat. Maybe we're divided by the meat. Are these two different clans?
I think maybe leave meat out of the sentence. Maybe if you.
No, I definitely wanted to leave it in there. It was
okay. All right. We're meat bonded. Okay. Let's figure this out. Hold on. Let's slow down here.
I'm getting a little ahead of yourselves with the meat.
We're bonded in the. Oh, damn it. Hold on. How do you do meat twice?
You're meeting the meat.
Too much.
Wait, when we
meeting in the middle.
We're bonded by meat. What? Yeah. Meeting in the middle?
Meeting in the middle.
This is so bad.
Is that one a good one?
This is terrible.
Yeah.
Is that a good one, guys?
I want to watch Malcolm in the Middle.
It's got meat in it twice.
My favorite.
I doubled the meat. I did twice as funny.
Holy shit. We should keep doing this. You
guys are ungrateful.
This is good material.
Incredible. Anyway, everyone follow us on our Patreon. Thank you for listening.
The meet and greet we're going to have later if you want to tune in.
Jesus.
Does
the hot dog clan vibe with the corn dog clan?
I think we are natural allies. Our skin may be different, but on the inside, we're still pork and beef and like hooves and other stuff that they had around.
Unidentifiable
tongues and genitals. Yeah. Phil, why is it that you and I disagree on everything food related? Like you love apples.
I don't know.
You like corn dogs?
Corn dogs are amazing.
You don't like corn dogs?
I highly disagree with corn dogs. Wow. Maybe I've just never.
Do you like hot dogs?
I'm Every time I'm like, I want a hot dog. Can't wait to have a hot dog. And then I have a hot dog, and I'm like, I shouldn't have done that.
It can be very disappointing.
Okay, yeah,
I gotta get everyone to weigh in. Ashley says that. Well, what did you say about apples last week?
Apples. Okay, apples are the missionary position of fruit.
This bothered me because I've been eating these fucking fat, plump, juicy fucking apples. They're so thick, they're so crunchy and crisp. I was biting them into them, just red, ripe, juicy, delicious. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
It didn't feel like missionary to me. Things are on and popping. It was sexy. It was sensual. It didn't feel like missionary to me.
I think Ashley is correct that it is the missionary. It is the missionary position of fruit, but in the same way, sometimes missionary is just hidden. It's just that's what you needed. Then that's a good position.
Apples are just like missionary in that it's not always going to be your go-to, but it's a good fallback, and it do be hidden.
It's the base position. It's the base of fruit and sexual contact. However, there's so much more. that you can do.
There's so much more, but sometimes you want to role play a Mormon in Mexico and you need a position, and that's the one that they use. So.
I actually, now that I'm thinking more about this, I think Ashley, in her attempt to disparage both missionary and apples, has stumbled on to quite a prescient metaphor here, because not only I as we said, I do agree, missionary and apples, same fucking thing, but so very, very basic. You're right. Standard stuff. Like no one's like outside of their comfort zone with an apple or with missionary, and they're both very good in the right circumstances and have small adjustments you can make to make it even better. Like missionary with the legs over the shoulders. That's your caramel apple right there.
Okay. What's tahini then?
Ooh, I love tahini.
What would that be?
That's choking.
Getting choked. Yeah. Thank you. Missionary while getting choked.
Tahini's not that serious. Damn. Okay. All right.
Yeah, and like a candy apple would be like missionary. But
just like one leg over.
Yeah. And also like you're getting spit on a little bit, but it's good because you asked for it.
You guys are. Okay.
What fruit would be the doggy style fruit? I'm curious.
Oh, that's a good one. I'm not sure. I know the grapefruit is definitely the S&M.
Oh, wow.
Because it hurts you?
True.
Yeah.
And
you like
and it just tastes bad, kind of?
Yeah.
Okay, I like that.
You know what? Actually, pineapple. Pineapple is doggy to me.
I feel that.
Pineapple's my favorite, so that checks out.
That does check out.
What position is a hot dog? Missionary?
Missionary's the hot dog of meat?
Is hot dog
is a fruit. Everyone knows the hot dog is a fruit. That's horticulture 101. Come on, guys.
You guys never, as kids, just went out to the hot dog tree? God damn it.
Why do you think there's a bun around it? That's its outer protective peel, like a banana. You just peel it and eat.
Peel the corn dog and then you...
Have you guys ever had Korean corn dogs?
Oh my fucking God, yes I have.
Fucking
Jesus
good, right?
Christ.
Amazing. Life-changing.
Seriously, they changed my whole view on how corn dogs could be.
Unreal.
Served with powdered sugar.
Yeah.
God.
They fucked this shit up,
a moment.
So amazing. If we ever
we should just go to private video chat.
Let's go. Let's go to K-Town and then this weekend.
I gotta watch.
We'll video chat. You end up just eating it. Oh yes, Bill.
Leaning in.
This is so fucked up. You guys have got a breakout room in the Zoom call.
Bill's wife is just like, "Hey, what are you watching there?" I'm not watching nothing. It's fine.
It's doing my podcast. So
it's podcast. Get out of the room.
Phil, you're really sweaty.
Why do you have the Hamburger costume on with the nipples cut out?
I'm working, okay?
Daddy's working.
I got to get those Patreon dollars. We're doing a great show here. I don't know if we should wrap it up because there was one more. I'll float this to you guys, and if it sucks too much, we can wrap the show up. But if it sucks the right amount, we can talk about it. Post Malone, among other celebrity musician people, have gotten their own official Pokemon cards. So Post Malone, Katy Perry, and Jay Blavin, which is, I only know this person from, they also got a McDonald's meal last year after the Travis Scott burger came out. But I don't know what Jay Blavin.
He's Colombian. He does like reggaeton. It's J Balvin actually.
Oh, okay, yeah. I like Blavin better. That's why I said it like that.
Sorry, Latina moment.
Is Balvin? Okay.
I think it's probably Balvin or something because he has in his like at his real name. There's like an accent, but not in his stage name.
Made it as white as possible. There, I was like, "Hi, Jay Blavin," and he's like, "Bruh."
It's like suddenly Polish. Blavin.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Say my name right. Any thoughts that you feel like if you got a Post Malone Pokemon?
What's their special power? Like what does he do? Just make shitty music?
Does it smell like shit?
Very stinky.
What does he evolve into is my question. What kind of garbage monster could he possibly evolve
What
into?
do I have to do to make him better?
These are the important questions.
I had to say, Post Malone's music doesn't suck that bad, though.
No, it's pretty good.
I do have kind of like a crush on Post Malone. I'm just being...
Yeah, he's like a scummy white guy.
Yeah.
That's my thing.
Okay, his special power is multi-beat. This attack does 20 more damage for each type of basic energy attached to this Pokemon. I've never played Pokemon.
So did like Nintendo just like, they're just doing this now? This is what they're doing?
Does it just look like a picture of Post Malone, or does it look like his own Pokemon?
Yeah, did they like make him a Pokemon?
Hold on, I'll share this image.
I hate this dystopia. Why are celebrities becoming Pokemon?
The world just
now?
like burning, and there's just
it's just a cartoon version of him. No, it's just a cartoon.
Yeah,
version.
see if that were. He has Pokemon around him, which is the weirder part. Is like, so if you summon Post Malone Pokemon, like, are we?
Yeah, how does that work? If you're the trainer, you're summoning a different.
It would have made way more sense as someone who is familiar with the trading card game. Why not just do trainer cards? They have fucking trainer cards.
Is that what this is?
No, they made this like an actual Pokemon card. But for some reason they didn't.
Maybe they made him way more handsome than he is in real life, though. Damn.
Yeah, they did a lot of heavy lifting. They really helped him out.
Have there ever been face tattoos in the Pokemon canon
before
now?
This is the first.
I don't think so, no.
And Katy Perry gets one, and I'll admit Katy Perry is one of my guilty pleasures. I don't feel like this looks like Katy Perry at all, but her attack is the Heartbeat Ray. This attack also does 20 damage to each of your opponent's benched Pokemon. I don't know what that means either.
That doesn't look like Katy Perry at all.
Thank you.
Wait, have none of you ever played Magic?
That looks like just a generic woman.
I haven't played Magic. I'm not that kind of nerd.
Oh, sorry. I love Magic the Gathering. But yeah, no, like Pokemon is based on Magic the Gathering, and all of this makes me very mad. Wait, hold on, Katy Perry.
Interesting.
I never played Magic specifically, but I did play the Pokemon trading card as a kid, and then I also played a little bit of Hearthstone. Which is like
I played Magic. I still have Magic cards. I have a whole box of it's all land. It's just fucking.
Hell yeah, dude! You want to get your ass ripped open? You want to play Magic with me?
I do.
Wait, are we playing Magic or something else? Because the ass ripping was
same.
You had me interested until it turned into. No, I don't want to play Magic. It brings back bad memories of
not getting
playing Magic.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like terrible in like high school and shit. I would like draw my own Magic cards and like go and try and play with the kids, and I would like be like Dick Rain or something like super immature, and they would get so mad at me. Oh my god, they get so mad.
This looks
get them all riled
like Katy
up.
Perry.
Yeah, it really looks nothing like Katy Perry at all.
Where are the stupid bangs that she likes so much? Her tits are not nearly as big enough.
Yeah, exactly. I've been saying that.
I'm gonna just say none of these people look how they actually look. Like it feels like they hired an artist, and instead of giving them reference photos, they just kind of described them.
It's just that they didn't even like this Katy Perry. Like at least the one Post Malone one looks like him. Mm-hmm. If someone showed me that, I'd be like, "Oh, it's Post Malone." It's like very generous to him. But
take away the face tattoos. Does it actually look anything like Post Malone? If you take those face tattoos off, because I think that's the only identifier.
I mean, at least they have that. It looks more like him than that does of Katy Perry. Katy Perry, that looks like that's just like generic anime woman. That's like
exactly.
Yeah. She has huge mommy milkers in real life. And
we should make a petition for milkers.
Have you seen her in real life?
No.
Sorry, I made that super weird.
Can you describe the milkers?
She signed an NDA. You can't ask her to break the NDA for you.
Something I've been thinking about a lot lately. I just thought I might have an in here on some research I've been working on. I'm going to present at the paranormal conference next year
about the milkers,
mommy milkers. Well, I don't know. I mean, mommy milkers is a great way to wrap up the suck, right? I mean,
I think so.
So everyone stay tuned next week. We're going to do a video show if things... I mean, there's a very large possibility that the whole thing will just shit the bed. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being gun shy.
So tune in, find out.
It's going to be fine. Yeah. I think it's going to be okay.
Fine. Yeah, well, you know, Matt was there for the first episode of Chill Neil where things shit the bed so spectacularly. So
I thought
you
it was
know,
awesome.
it was kind of awesome, but I'm forever hedging my bets against disaster. But yeah, tune in next week, and if you're listening to this right now, there's already a bonus episode out on our Patreon that you could listen to. I didn't realize that episode that we recorded was like an hour and 45 minutes long.
It's like
crazy.
A full episode we did.
It's longer than tonight's. So if you are finishing this episode like, fuck, I need more of these idiots in my ears, you can get that on our Patreon. All right. I don't have anything else to say. Anybody else?
No. Good night.
Goodbye.
This is the songs going on.
Are we doing sign-offs too?
Beautiful.
Okay,
Hey, you can follow me at Disfacial Man.
Be sure to
on
hit
Twitter.
I'm on LinkedIn as
Yeah.
Bill Buck.
I'm
signed in 2 years, but you know, you could endorse me for graphic design and social media.
I'm on Twitter and Instagram and Christian
OnlyFans.
Mingle and OnlyFans under @Kielbasa like the sausage.
Farmersonly.com.
I'm nowhere.
Wiki feet.
I'm nowhere, and you can never find
Kim
me.
is the only wiki feet on the show.
Kim is the only wiki
It
feet
could happen to any of you at any point.
Do not attempt to find Ashley.
No, you're not going to do it.
No,
Ashley
she's-
isn't even my real name.
Yeah. And we'll know if you're looking. Like if
Don't
you start digging into
feel
it. Yeah, we'll know.